From Cheater's surveillance cameras, you are about to view actual true stories filmed live, documenting the pain of a spouse or lover caused by infidelity. This program is both dedicated to the faithful and presented to the false-hearted to encourage their renewal of temperance and virtue. Coming up on this episode of Cheaters.
Come here, you son of a bitch! Where are you? Come on, mother! Get out! You're with my girl! You...
I can't even speak right now.
Come on, hit me. Hit me, bitch.
Reality television is brought to you by Cheaters Detective Agency's Private Eyes on Cheaters.
Always a person to put his family first, Travis Edens believed his wife was always by his side. Unfortunately, Travis now feels something has gone terribly wrong with his marriage. Desperate to understand what is happening to the love of his life, Travis seeks guidance from the experts at uncovering the truth. I'm Clark Gable, and this is Cheaters.
Well, here recently, I've been suspecting some problems. I mean, I come home the other day from work at lunch, and she's not home. She's a stay-at-home mom. She doesn't have a job, so where's she at? 2 o'clock in the afternoon, she comes in, and she's telling me she has been with Kevin. We recently had a family function, and it didn't seem quite normal. Usually, you know, a hug, hi, how are you? That was an extended hug that they had. And, you know, I'm not normally a jealous man, but I think I may have reason to be jealous. My best friend married my wife's sister, and, you know, Ginger tells me, my wife's sister, that she doesn't think anything's going on, and you know, a few other people have told me they don't think anything's going on, that I might just be crazy. But if I am, I pray I'm crazy, but I don't think I am. I'm sorry. But it really does hurt me that it could be hurting my children. And they mean everything to me. I mean, I love my wife, but my kids are my life. I mean, my wife I've known and loved for 18 years. My best friend I've known much longer. And that's a relationship that I never wanted to lose either. He's the uncle to my children. They love him too. How could I take him away from them? I have no idea how I'm going to react if I find out that's happening. I can't tell you how I'll react. I truly don't know.
If you suspect infidelity in your relationship, Cheaters Detective Agency may be able to provide you assistance. Exercise your right to be informed. Investigative charges may apply. Gretchen Edens, age 41, an elusive homemaker suspected of in-law infidelity. Investigation Day 2. Using information procured from Travis, Cheaters operatives set up a perimeter around the home he and his wife share. Around lunchtime, agents spot the suspect, Gretchen Edens, emerging from her house. She gets into her vehicle and drives a short distance to a nearby fast food restaurant. She enters the establishment and a few minutes later returns to her car with a combo meal. Edens enters her car and drives to an apartment complex. Bag in hand, the suspect gets out and walks up to an apartment. She's greeted at the door by an unknown male, and she enters. Approximately an hour passes before Edens emerges from the apartment with her lunch date in tow. She gives her friend a lingering hug before she gets into her car. He is already walking back upstairs by the time she pulls away, heading home for the remainder of the day. Investigation Day 5. Knowing that it's only a matter of time before further developments arise, agents continue to stake out the Edens home. Sometime in the early afternoon, Mrs. Edens exits her house, enters her car, and drives across town to a restaurant. A few minutes later, arriving at the restaurant is the male from previous surveillance, now identified as Kevin Jenkins. A speedy background check confirms that Jenkins is the husband of Gretchen's sister, Ginger. Detectives situate themselves inside the establishment to keep a better eye on the pair. Operatives note the two flirting and holding hands. During the meal, Jenkins leans over and, wrapping his arm around his sister-in-law, gives her a kiss. After the meal, he escorts Edens to her car and hops in the passenger seat. After driving to a nearby park, the couple bring the car to a rest in an obscure parking spot. Gretchen and Kevin both climb into the back seat, where it appears they have a very lusty makeout session. Sometime later, they emerge and bask for a few minutes in the sunlight. One last kiss signals it's time to leave. The two get back into the suspect's car, and she drops Kevin off at his vehicle, ending this day's surveillance. Investigation Day 8. Cheatersfield agents follow Travis's wife as she drives to Kevin's apartment. Kevin hops into the car and the lovebirds take off. They are tailed back to the same quiet park the pair used previously. Pulling up to a lonely spot, the twosome get out and, as per their modus operandi, climb into the back seat of the vehicle. As their body heat rises, it's Travis who gets burned, as evidenced in this recorded phone call.
Hello? Hey, baby, how you doing? Just busy and cleaning out the garage. I just got finished early today, baby, and I was wanting to take you out to lunch. Lunch? This isn't a really good time for me, honey. You caught me in the middle of my day. I wasn't expecting this. You don't have time for me? If you'd let me know something earlier, I just don't know what to say. You caught me in the middle of my day. I guess I'll just see you tonight then, baby. Okay. I'll talk to you later on. All right, bye-bye. Bye.
As Edens drops Jenkins off at his home, agents call the case closed and begin the process of compiling the incendiary information for Travis's review. Coming up, the confrontation.
After proving his wife's infidelity with his brother-in-law, Cheaters meets with Travis to discuss the findings. With his sister-in-law Ginger by his side, he prepares to face the inevitable pain. Travis, how you doing today?
Pretty good, pretty
Good
good.
to have you out here. From what I understand, you got your friend Ginger with you today?
Yeah, my sister-in-law.
Your sister-in-law? So tell me a little bit about what's been going on. You have your best friend, Kevin, and
My wife.
your wife.
And I'm very suspicious of them, and this is the first she's finding out about it. She hasn't known. I tricked her here today. I told her let's go out to lunch, and she's quite upset with me, actually. I can already tell, so.
Okay, I
But
understand
it
that.
involves her as well, so I've really thought she should be here for this. And
Absolutely. Okay, Travis, well, we conducted our investigation, and we came up with some interesting findings. I know you're ready to see this, but are you ready to see this, Ginger?
I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
This is what I got. On this day of investigation, we are outside your house. Gretchen walks out, gets into her vehicle. She drives to a restaurant, gets out of her car. Shortly after, Kevin arrives at that same restaurant. That's when we catch them outside and they kiss. Sometime later, they exit back to Gretchen's vehicle. They drive off together and they arrive at this park. They go to the back of the parking lot. They both get into the back seat, and it's hard to see what's going on, and are in the back seat for a while.
He's kissing her.
On this day of investigation, we have Gretchen pulling up to Kevin's apartment. He gets into the vehicle. We follow them, and they arrive at that same park. Once again, they park their vehicle in the back of the lot. The two emerge, get into that back seat. That's when you see a hand come up on the window, and I'm sure they're having sexual intercourse in the back.
The car's shaking.
Yeah, you can actually see the car shaking. Does this make more sense now, seeing all this?
It all makes sense now. It's just horrific.
All right, so this is what we're gonna do. Let's get out of here, get in the vans. I'll call my detective on the way, and we'll go confront them, all right?
Okay,
All right, right this way.
let's go get this done.
Watch your step. I'm gonna give our detective a call, and we're gonna see if we've had any movement at their location. Hey, detective, what's going on, man?
I'm just so mad.
Yeah, I'm gonna put you on speaker right now, all right? Okay, go ahead.
Gretchen went and picked up Kevin at the apartment. They went to grab the lunch, then they went to the park. Looks like they ate in the car. About 10 minutes ago, they both got into the back seat of the car. But here right now, they've been in it for about 10 minutes. How far away are you guys?
We are about 5 minutes out.
Okay, great. I'll be waiting for you guys here.
All right, thank you.
All right, bye.
Bye.
We're in a public park when the kids are getting off of school.
Exactly.
Everybody out, everybody out, everybody out. Everybody out, right now, everybody out.
Get me out of here. Mother.
Get out of my way. Come here, you son of a bitch. Where are you? The f out of this damn car. Get the f out of here. You son of a bitch. Come on. Come on. You get out. Come on, mother. Get out. Get the f out of my car. You're with my woman, you bastard. You're with my girl, you. 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 You son of a bitch. Get this mother off me!
Hey, Gretchen.
What?
Do you have anything to say?
Son of a
You piece of shit! How could you do that? After all I do for you!
Can you step out of the vehicle, please, and talk to me?
Ever! What were you thinking? Don't look at
So
him!
why would you do this? Here, let's get you out of the car for a second. Why would you do this to your husband?
I can't even speak right now.
Get over here!
Coming up, the conclusion.
Come here, you son of a bitch! Where are you? Come on, mother! Get out! You're with my girl, you.
I can't even speak right now.
I do nothing but help you out, and you just. Where is she? Where is she? Get over here!
Where you been, man?
You may be a good fighter, but you're a hell of a friend.
Always at work? Don't pay no attention to her?
You, my wife, mother.
How could you do that to me? You're my sister. I don't know. No.
Travis, Kevin, tell me what exactly went wrong. You guys been best friends since you were in 6th grade, man. Tell me what happened, man. How could you end up? How could you end up? Tell me, Kevin. How could you end up with his wife? What happened, man?
The universe is a funny thing, man.
The universe is a funny thing. So you have nothing else to say to? You have nothing to say to Travis. Not even an apology. You think he'll be all right?
Yeah, he'll be all right.
Your husband came to me thinking something was going on, and I didn't believe it. I was like, my sister would never, ever do that to me. Ever.
You guys have nothing else to exchange to each other?
Questions, comments, anything you want to add?
Yeah, you suck. How's that?
No, kid.
Why me, man? There's 6 billion people. At least 3 billion of them are women, man. Why mine?
God,
Why
my
mine?
sister. My
I introduced
sister.
you to her sister,
My
man.
sister, and all I do is help you.
So you have
pay
nothing.
your-
It's kind of a fantasy thing, I'm sorry.
What? It's a what?
That's a fantasy to you?
It's a
Fantasy, man. This is our lives, man.
Stop!
Kung fu.
Stop! It's my fault too. No, I'm not. No.
Kung fu.
So why would you lure your husband
That's
into a
not
car?
that's not how it played
But
out.
you
This
go
has been
and
going on for months. I don't know how.
You go and you pick him up lunch.
Yes, because I was trying to help them out,
You
and I
bring
don't
her-
know how it turned into how it turned
Yeah,
into.
It turned into you.
Good.
It turned up to you picking him up in your vehicle, bringing him to this park, and having sex with him in the back.
You want to kill me now, mother? You done took everything else I got. What you gonna do, huh? Come on, hit me. Come on, hit me. Hit me, bitch.
You slut. Slut.
How could you ever do this to someone that's related to you? You have nothing to say right now.
You want me to help you up?
Get the f away from you. Motherfucker.
You have nothing to say, Gretchen?
I am so mortified at myself right now.
If you're mortified yourself, why would you do this for months at a time then? Why would
No, it isn't. That's not how it happened. That's not. It started out. This is not. It just played into it. Just.
I want to go.
I'm sorry, sis.
I just want to go.
Let's get out
What
of here.
you two have done is pathetic. Kevin, you have no explanation for this. Would you say it's more her fault or your fault?
Actually, it's their fault.
Why is it their fault?
Come on, baby.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what to do right now.
Here, no, it's fine. Go with him. Go with him.
I don't know what to
You've been with him for 6 months, so go with him. Go with him. You've already done the damage. They've already seen what you.
husband, though.
I can tell, baby.
You really love your husband.
But I care.
You love him so much, you're gonna go have sex with his best friend.
Get that psycho look off your face.
Never bothered you before, baby?
Oh, yeah, you.
Come on, sis.
What about your
Yes!
kids?
Come on, sis. Come on, come on.
No, take your little and go have fun. Come on, get.
Are you actually ready?
Please.
Are you actually ready to talk about this like a
No,
civilized
no.
person?
See you in court, mother.
Come on, we'll figure this out. We're
That's
still
your
family. We'll
employer
make this
too,
okay.
man.
Brother, go yourself in hell.
Get the car. Get your car out of the way now.
After the confrontation, Travis and Ginger look to each other for support. Stay tuned as we reveal their plan for recovery. But first, Jeremy Trenton, the suspect from the Alicia Woods case, comes in to clarify his point of view concerning the night he was cornered by his girlfriend on Cheaters.
Well, initially, that was just a good friend of mine, and I had offered to take my girl to the game, and she's always working and going to school with different excuses, so I just decided to take a close personal friend of mine. And the camera crew came out of nowhere, and it was just like a mass effect. It was pandemonium after that.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What are you doing?
You're supposed to get in the game with your boys. What are you doing?
Oh, man.
Whoa. Hey.
What are you doing up in here?
Doing up here
No,
like that?
what are you doing? Who is this?
Back up.
This.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about this. Get out my face.
No.
Alicia actually, she told me that she apologized for the whole situation. She went overboard. It was actually her friends kind of, suggesting that she go, pump it up to a certain degree. After the situation passed, I actually stopped talking to her and I moved out because we were actually living together. And then she, pretty much came back to me and apologized the whole nine. I'm not saying that what I did was right neither, but we came to a mutual agreement that if that's what makes me happy to stay in the relationship, then she has no problem letting me have my free time, as it were, because she works and goes to school.
Your ass been sneaking around with this little hussy, and you can't be a
You
man.
ain't doing what you're supposed to.
Jay, let's go.
Sorry.
Let's go.
Out of here. Move.
Let's go.
Watch out.
Watch out, dude.
Nah, don't touch me. Don't touch. Nah, you
We
touch me,
got
it's gonna be real. You touch me, it's gonna be
This
foul.
bitch, nah.
Okay.
Bitch, you gonna be sitting outside. You ain't gonna be sitting outside.
She already pretty much knows what, how I felt about the situation, and we're already past that. So, if we continue on the path that we were going, and we're going now, then we have nothing to worry about. We had so much invested time in each other that whatever we can do, or whatever she can do pretty much to keep me back around after, the several apologies from the public event. So it kind of came into my side as beneficial on being my side.
Distraught over the loss of both his wife and his good friend, Travis Edens states, "I just don't know what's wrong with the two of them." Needing a friend who understands what he's going through, Travis has been spending a lot of time with his sister-in-law. Gretchen Edens admits fault regarding her indiscretions with her brother-in-law. She claims that she was bored with her marriage and that the affair was exciting. She has currently been served divorce papers. As for his part in the affair, Kevin Jenkins was completely apathetic to the consequences of the affair. When pressed about the sequence of events, he only had this to say: "You don't know what kind of a guy Travis really is. He plays the part of a weak, make-you-feel-good kind of guy, but he's no nice guy. And believe me, payback is a bitch." Ginger Jenkins, furious at her husband's deliberate affair, has filed for divorce.
If you don't get your programming from Goldstein's, why, we'll both lose money.